You guys, remember the Harry Potter series that nobody asked for? Well, it went woke. So good thing we didn't ask for it. Harry Potter Universe uploaded or tweeted or X. What do you say anymore? Do you say tweeted? According to reports, British actor Papa Esidu, butcher that name, has been offered the role of Severus Snape in the Harry Potter TV series. The creators of the show, including J.K. Rowling, said that the TV series would be a faithful adaptation of the books. Okay, keep that in mind. Faithful adaptation. Do you notice something? I do. I'm not blind. Snape is described in the books as being a thin man with greasy, shoulder-length black hair, a large hooked nose, sallow skin, and cold black eyes. Huh. The drawing below was drawn by J.K. Rowling herself, which correlates with how she describes Snape's appearances in the books. As you can see here on the right side is what she sees Snape as, the actual author, the creator of the character. And this is on the left, what they chose. They haven't even started filming this TV series and they are already deviating from the books. Personally, I'm disappointed. Yeah, me too. It's crazy. Can we get anything anymore? Like, I'm mad. Oh my god! But I did check the replies, and I did see something that I liked. A pattern. I think this works. What about you guys? Adam Driver playing Severus Snape in the new Harry Potter series? Question mark. Let me know, guys. I actually can see him. It's perfect. He's the chosen one. Like, he looks the same. He's younger here, but also if the series has seasons, he's gonna age properly, which is perfect. So I would definitely go for Adam Driver. Let's make this a thing. All right, guys. Let's make this a thing. But I want to check a video by... Oops, sorry. By Ryan Kynell, and he said the title of the video is Snape is Black in the new Harry Potter series. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I don't know if you were blind or not, but the one that they chose is black. He's black. Yeah. All right, let's check this one. Oh, you can't hear it, right? Let me just fix that real quick. There we go.
When Warner Brothers made the big announcement that they were going to reboot Harry Potter and do it as a series on Max, there was a lot of people out there that said, one, this could be, if they do it right, if they actually adapt the books this time, this could be one of the biggest things we've ever seen. But also a lot of people said, if you're going to do it, you got to do it right. You have to adapt it to what the books are, not any of the modern day nonsense that currently infests basically any project that gets made.
So true on so many levels. I am like, if we wanted this series, either do it the right way or don't do it at all, because we have amazing movies that we can always go back to and watch. If you're not gonna do it right, there is no need for this. No one asking for it.
Well, we may have one of our first casting announcements today.
And it's one of the
Harry Potter series may have found its Severus Snape. And if you're like me, you don't really see the resemblance. It's tough to see the resemblance there for Severus Snape.
There's literally no resemblance.
Papa Esiadu is in talks to play Professor Severus Snape in HBO's Harry Potter series. You can't make this shit up. And this is not just from like a random scoop or whatever. Thank you, CBS. I'm not interested in your ads. But this is from The Hollywood Reporter. Now, it's not a confirmation. It's a report from a source. That's what it is. But this is the news that everyone's reacting to today. Papa Esiadu eyed to play Severus Snape in HBO's Harry Potter TV show. HBO is circling British actor Papa Esiadu to play one of the hottest TV roles being cast this year. The I May Destroy You actor, this may destroy me, is up for the role of Professor Severus Snape in HBO's Harry Potter TV series, multiple sources tell The Hollywood Reporter. Sources say the actor has been offered the part, although it's not clear if negotiations have begun in earnest. So he's been offered it, but there's
Please
really
don't accept it. Decline it for the love of God. For us.
Just a report at this point, and Warner Brothers even followed up. They were asked about it, apparently, and they said this: we appreciate that such a high-profile series will draw a lot of rumor and speculation, As we make our way through pre-production, we will only confirm details as we finalize deals. Professor Snape in the books is described as sallow skin, hook nose, long black curtains of greasy
She has a
hair.
whole drawing. I showed you.
Somehow I don't see the resemblance there. And all of this is just about adapting the books. One of the reasons people, fans of this franchise like myself, were hesitantly excited with this big announcement is because as much as I enjoy the movies, you just can't do Goblet of Fire in a 2-hour movie. You can't do Order of the Phoenix in a 2-hour movie. It's impossible.
That's the reason I was thinking if they do it right, it would be good because we want more of Harry Potter. The movies were not enough. If you're gonna go into details with the books, because the books were like really dense, there were so many things happening. And if you want to do that with maybe even a tiny bit better CGI here and there, then why not? You know, like, go for it.
Possible. All the different things they cut, some of the decisions they made. The movies are not as good as the books, but this allows you to be as close to the books as possible.
Oh, brother. The movies are going to still be better.
To the book as possible. It's just bullshit. That's what it is. Severus Snape is not black. Severus Snape is white. Bottom line. And this is a franchise that I actually give a fuck about. So yes, this is going to piss me off. This is what I put out on Twitter. If this ends up being a real story, fuck this entire show. The whole point of doing this series should be so you can adapt it to be as close to the books as possible. Snape is white. Dean Thomas, Lee Jordan, Angelina Johnson, and Kingsley Shacklebolt are black. The books are beloved by millions of people around the entire world, and there is no reason to change them, period.
There is literally no reason, and not only that, it has nothing to do with woke. Honestly, you guys, like, if it's a woke agenda, we have characters in the actual books from specific race, specific sex, specific gender. Like, we have it all. Representation is there. So this is even beyond woke. I don't know why they do this. I genuinely do not understand why they do this. I feel like they do want to shove it into the main actors, into the main. If they don't have representations into the main actors, then they have to add it as the main protagonist, antagonist, or whatever. Or actually, God forbid, it's like the biggest antagonist ever to be a black person or a woman. You know, like, not in this age.
It's that simple. It really is as simple as that. And how this is, there was a report a couple weeks ago about Mark Rylance potentially being eyed for Dumbledore. There's been no castings that have been announced for this show at all. If this is the first one that gets out there, what the fuck are we doing? I can't wait for the storyline where James and Sirius, the reason they bullied Snape was because he was black. The reason they didn't want it with Lily is because they weren't big fans of interracial relationships. Like, that's the type of shit that is going to happen.
And let's not forget, there's gonna be like a whole season about Dumbledore being gay and figuring out his sexuality and preference. You know, we really have to mention that and talk about it and give it a whole season. Don't forget about that.
And this is the same argument I had when the conversation surrounding, oh, well, maybe they'll make the Weasleys black. Yeah, go ahead. Make the poorest fucking family, notoriously the poorest fucking family in the wizarding world black.
So ginger people do not need representation in movies?
For representation's sake. Oh, well, let's make Hermione black. Yes, I know she was black in a random fucking production of The Cursed Child, right? Hermione's not black. She's white. All of the official artwork of Hermione, even being produced to this day, she is white. There's no question about it. That's how she's described in the books. Go ahead, make her black, and everyone can be calling her Mudblood.
Imagine, this is exactly, I was thinking about this. You want to add the person who is bullied by the whole school for not being a full wizard. Yeah, bring that in.
And everyone can mock her for starting SPEW, where she's trying to stop elves being enslaved. And everyone mocks the black girl for that. That would be perfect, wouldn't it, for the modern audience? Harry Potter is a story set in the UK in the 90s. There is representation in this story that is pretty much right in line with what representation would have been around that time in the UK. There's nothing wrong with it. Stick to the books from the storyline.
This is why things that you watched in the 90s, early 2000s are going to age well, and you will call them probably some of these things are going to be called classics eventually. However, anything coming this age is going to be deleted, is going to be forgotten. Nobody will get back into it and watch it again, because the problem with what they are creating today is that they are creating it for this audience right now. Whatever the topic is right now, they are shoving it into their movies and series, and this is not going to age well. Think about it. It's not going to age well, but I don't think they really care about it aging well. I don't think they care about it being a piece of art. I think they just care about quick bucks and moving on, because they think like we are consumerist. We just want to consume content and move to the next best thing. There is a bit of truth in that, but at the end of the day, where are all these producers, directors who are genuinely there for the art reasons, who want to create something artful and good? You know, like, where are these creators nowadays? They're gone.
To the castings, everything. Stick to the fucking books. It's not that hard. And if this actually does come out, they are already significantly impacting the amount of people that will be excited for something like this. That's it. Guess what? Kingsley Shacklebolt shouldn't be white. Cho Chang shouldn't be black. She should be Asian. Padma Patil, she should be, guess what? Pavarti and Padma Patil should be Indian. Because that's who they are. That's who they are in the books. That's how it should remain. Yet this is the new big report that's going out there. Hasn't been confirmed by Warner Brothers, hasn't been confirmed by HBO. But holy shit, what a tone to set for this entire thing.
Yeah.
Severus Snape's description is right there, plain as day in the books. And the argument about Alan Rickman, probably he wasn't ugly enough, and you know, maybe he was too old for the role. Those were my critiques of Alan Rickman, right? But at least he does look the part, and he obviously gave an incredible performance. This is bullshit. It is.
Bro, hear me out. Adam Driver. That's a solution. We have him here. We have a solution. 10,000, 11. Look, okay, 11,000 likes. There you go.
What it is. We know what they're doing. If this is true, if this report turns out to be accurate, literally fuck this entire show.
I agree. Oh my god, here we go. Haven't even started. I feel like they're testing us. They publish this just to see how we're gonna react to this before they actually hire anyone else. I hope we're gonna be raging on Twitter, online about this, so they don't keep going.